Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel, Vibing After Dark _ with Mo. And if you're new to my channel, how about hit that subscribe button? And if you're a returning subscriber, how about sending it to a family or a friend so they can vibe out with us? And please, 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 please make sure you like this video. That helps out a lot, and thanks in advance. Okay, so as you can tell by the title and the thumbnail, we are going to be talking about Karlissa feeling some type of way about Chrisean's niece kissing Chrisean in the mouth, and Chrisean finally responding to the situation. Then we're going to be talking about Karlissa and her nephew going back and forth on social media about the grandmother showing up for Blueface, but not for the rest of the grandkids. Okay, so let's jump straight into the video. And the first thing I want to get into is Chrisean's niece, which this is Terrain's daughter. She was kissing baby Chrisean in the mouth. Karlissa did not like it at all. She had some words to say on her social media. And this was last week sometime, or the week before last. But after Karlissa said what she had to say, then the niece came back and clapped back at Karlissa. She actually posted an old picture where Karlissa was showing her butt. And like I said, she had some things to say back to Karlissa. But anyway, fast forward to now, Chrisean is finally speaking out on the kissing of her son, and how she felt about the whole situation.
Yeah, she was tripping on the internet this week, talking about the baby getting a kiss. I'm like, girl.
Exactly. That's why I'm like, why are you flip-flopping? If you was going to talk shit, stay over there.
Right.
Yeah, like, first of all, I get that. So, me, I don't play like that about my son either. Like, y'all don't know what I be talking and dealing with behind the scenes either. But I'm close to certain family members.
Right, of course.
So, all right, cool. That must have had to been a conversation like, hey, I don't even play like that. Don't, like,
right.
But she's a kid. My niece is a kid. She's grown up. She's getting grown, but she's loving. So, it was just a conversation. That's it. That's all. But it's like, when people try to exploit you on the internet and talk shit about you, it's kind of like, okay, well.
Right. What?
Yeah, like, you don't think they'd just keep the same energy.
Right. Like, what do you want now?
Like, I'm not where you're gonna be at, because, like, that's where I'm at. Like, what the fuck? That's the only video on my TikTok is that damn restaurant. Like, this is a business I'm trying to help push. Truly invested. Right?
Ooh, 3.4 million already?
See, this TikTok works faster. It's like...
Okay, so it sounds like she may have talked to the girl behind the scenes to let her know you don't do things like that. And actually, that same niece is having a baby, so when she have the baby, she'll see that she wouldn't want nobody to be kissing her baby in the mouth either. Okay, so now let's move on to Blueface grandma, Karlissa's mother. So she popped up during the soft launch of Blueface restaurant, well, the day after, which was Blueface's birthday. She said she wasn't going to come at first, but then she ended up showing up, and Karlissa had a problem with that. But the grandma said today was a very good day. The most beautiful thing about today was that I was on my way to the restaurant where everybody was there, even a couple people I didn't want to be around, haven't been around, and will never be around if I can help it. But I plan to be courteous and respectful to John's new establishment. On the way, it was a bad accident on 405 leading to the 14 freeway, and I was stuck on the freeway for about 40 minutes. Before I can get to the nearest exit, all I could do is thank God for being stuck, because when I got to the restaurant, everybody was gone. But my son-in-law was thoughtful enough to get me a carry-out order and had it at the house waiting for me. God blessed me to speak to my grandson on his birthday. Yeah, I cried a little bit, but it was natural. I couldn't hold back the tears. I was so happy to hear his voice. I also got to see my great-grandson and love on him. Most of all, I got to spend some time with my new granddaughter, Mrs. Porter, as she welcomed me into her home with love and open arms. Trust and believe me that God always has ram in the bush, and I'm so grateful. Heart full of joy, belly full, I'm blessed. So when she said that, Karlissa posted and said, this must hurt all her other grandchildren something terrible, because all of her grandsons been to jail and she ain't never give a F. My son only let you come around because I made him. And I told him to give you money whenever you ask because you ain't never had a job your whole life. Fake news. So then Karlissa said they got a lot in common. She did crack while she was pregnant with her only son and fed me to her husband to get him hard to slam her. All you fans have that in common. You don't love them kids. You love them men that don't love you. So Karlissa nephew decided to step in, which is the lady Miss Barbara grandson too. He had this to say. Well, before I let y'all listen to what he had to say, Karlissa had more to say on her Instagram story. She said, nephew, your mom is the only one who ever lost custody of a child in our whole family. And that's because she drug you through Walmart and as an infant. That's why them people had you walking on a train track at 2 years old in a diaper and asked them why they wouldn't give you to your granny. They never told us or we would have saved you. Then she said, at no IG9, your grandson too. You think he wants to see you online about John? Ain't say welcome home or nothing to him. You only free because of me. Don't y'all never forget that I am the head and not the tail. So Karlissa nephew said that Karlissa was storing and he provided times where the grandmother came and show up for Dre and the other ones.
And stop the line.
And they said on the way to Andre grand opening. Then he had a picture of himself and he said same day.
Cuz got his shit. Cuz got his shit right. And just have a chair here? Yes, sir. Why you go hard for Blue but didn't go hard for your other two? Sounds like favoritism to me. You got favorite kids? So she clearly forgot. Chrisean accidentally stepped on Karlissa's shoe at the event. And Karlissa was so adamant that Chrisean did it on purpose. And her and my grandmother got into it because my grandmother said, I saw it and the girl did not do it on purpose. It was clearly an accident. Ask Karlissa if this ever happened. Ask Karlissa, did Chrisean ever step on her shoe at the event? And who was in Chrisean's defense of what they saw, what really happened?
And you could tell, like, it was kind of like, reason with the situation about his grandmother pulling up, because at first I didn't want her to, like, the grandma, Karlissa mom, I didn't want no tension because that grandmother, Blue grandma,
Karlissa mama.
yeah, she real. So I wouldn't even, I don't know, I'm just sensitive now. Like, if that's gonna start a problem at a business, like, we're at a fucking restaurant, I'm not finna, like, if she pulled up, cool. But we could just pack her a plate, take it to her, you know what I'm saying? It could be, but I could tell, like, they was calling up, making sure I'm straight, which was cool because it's like, I don't know Karlissa to address her like that. Like, I was trying my hardest to be like, hey, stay over there. I made it into a joke, didn't I? Then she tried to hold the baby. I'm laughing like, come on, y'all don't play about her. You're the last person at that table I let hold my son. That's the sad part, because she should be the first person. Nope. Sure enough, not. So, and I really feel like it's for Blue to, I mean, we can do shit as an adult, but I don't know.
It gotta be private, I think.
Yeah, like more like genuine. Like.
All right, so y'all, that's all I have for y'all in this video. Y'all let me know what y'all think about my last 3 videos I just posted of Chrisean addressing some things. Y'all let me know in the comment section below. I do comment back, and I'll catch you guys on the next video. Bye.